Hello my friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In yesterday's video, we explored a smidgen of the Redcliffe village and made our way to the Chantry, met up with Dorian and Felix about all of this time magic wibbly wobbly stuff going on. In today's video, I want to finish exploring Redcliffe, cross fingers, and then head back to the war room. And that's all I have planned for today. So maybe we'll get through it, but let's see how long this takes. But first things first, there is a quest over here, business arrangements. I found a letter found in the Templar Corps suggests that someone named Tanner is secretly doing business with the Templars. Ooh. Well, here she is. Let's see what a sister, has to say for herself.
Hey, Sister Tanner. May I help you?
You're with the Chantry, I take it.
Are you a Chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it. It is very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
Wasn't a lay sister what Leliana was? Maybe? Anyway, I know you're a smuggler, lady.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Well, let's see. You can do better with us or Cassandra. But let's see what Cassandra has to say.
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smuggling, dishonoring Chantry robes. I can think of more if you like. Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? Nobody else has to know?
Yeah.
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
All right. I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Let me guess. Another agent acquired. It's funny how they don't all get cutscenes. And Solas didn't like that. I guess Solas probably didn't like the fact that Cassandra threatened her. Business arrangement quest is completed.
I look forward to helping the Inquisition, as per our agreement.
Okay. So much power going on. There is a thing over there. Well, it's fine.
Do you know what it was?
But it looks like I'm at the end of the upper section, so let's go down to the lower section, obviously. There's Lisa's.
Take care.
And
Around again tomorrow. Well, let me know if you want.
okay, oh, more merchants down here. That's lovely. Wow. Wow. That is amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, look, there's the castle. Is this the castle? Okay, I gotta stop getting distracted. I gotta loot things first. Hello, Dwarven bookseller.
Sod it. I can't see a thing with that bright thing up in the sky. Good day.
Well, let me go shopping for a second. Well, he had a bunch of recipes that were like 20 gold a piece, so I got all those. And now we have okay, I guess we have a book.
Day.
A book that I can't read. The Carta. Oh, okay. Well, I no doubt have read that before, but I will read it again later. And, oh, it's a locked door.
You're the rightful heir to Redcliffe. In Tevinter, they would never take that away just because you're a mage. After what I did,
Is that Connor?
sure as you
Okay, hang on. Okay, I had to make a note about the locked door here as well. Let's go talk to Connor first, and then Connor being Arl Eamon's son, the one who made the deal with the demons.
Are you Connor?
You've heard the story, I guess. I can't believe King Alistair thought Redcliffe was the right place to send
What?
the mages. I mean, he grew up here. Did he think they would just forget what I did to them?
Wait a minute. King Alistair. Hang on one second. All right, I just tabbed out, double checked, and I did put that the Warden and Honora rule, because Alistair, for those of you who haven't seen my Origins or Dragon Age 2, Alistair left because I made Loghain Warden. So he is not the king, unless Connor wants him to be the king, but he is not the king, sir. Edward is the king, or the prince consort. So get your facts straight, Connor. Go back to school. Learn your stuff better. Anyway, you don't approve of Tevinter? ?
You're not in favor of the alliance with Tevinter?
Alliance? Is that what they're calling it? That Magister threw my uncle out into the street. He signed us into servitude. This is my home. Redcliffe, Ferelden. No matter what evils I've done, I would never have invited Tevinter here.
Okay, tell me about what you did.
You were behind the siege of Redcliffe 10 years ago?
That's me. The boy with Redcliffe's blood on his hands.
I mean, at least, where's your mother? Maybe she should admit some guilt here too. They should have killed you. I'm surprised you're here. It wasn't your fault. I am surprised he's here, to be honest, because it was his fault. Not only his fault. Anyway, off topic.
If I were you, I wouldn't have set foot in Redcliffe again unless I was dragged in chains.
I had nowhere else to go. When we closed the circles, every city shut its doors to us. There was nowhere else to go. I hate it. I can feel the blood on the stones, even if I can't see it.
What happened to Arl Eamon? I mean, we know what happened because we read the Codex entry, sort of.
Why isn't Arl Eamon in power anymore?
After the lands meet, he stayed in Denerim. I couldn't be his heir, not after what happened. So eventually he passed the title to Uncle Tegan.
Why did you join the rebels?
How did you end up in the Mage Rebellion?
I was living in the Ferelden Tower when the circles dissolved. I voted against it, but at first it seemed all right. No one was summoning demons. They just wanted to oversee themselves. But then the Magister came, and it's wrong what they do in Tevinter. We are monsters. We need to be controlled. If it wasn't for me, every family in this village wouldn't be missing a son, a daughter, a spouse.
Ugh, yeah. I mean, the guilt. I never thought about the guilt that he must be carrying around as an adult, knowing what he did. But again, I personally hold his mother the adults in the situation, his mother, the mage who was there, I forget what his name was. I hold them more responsible than a child. But again, this child grows up and has to live with it for the rest of their life. And again, another mage. It is nice to see after Dragon Age 2 where it's all like, save the mages, save the mages. You see that majority of the other mages, well, not the majority, obviously, but a huge chunk of the other mages were fine living in the circle. It seems like Kirkwall, maybe not all of Kirkwall, but Kirkwall was the exception to the rule where there was more bad Templars than good versus other circles where there might have been more good Templars than bad. And mages who just wanted to do their thing in mage circles and whatever. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So I'll leave you alone, sir.
I need to be going.
Please, talk some sense into the Grand Enchanter. Selling out to the Imperium won't win us any friends.
It really won't.
We have to find a way to make peace.
Because isn't Tevinter kind of like the enemy of Ferelden?
You are not from Orlais originally, Vivienne.
Neither are you, clearly.
I ask because of your accent. I would have thought, once you joined the court...
That which makes you different can be a burden or a source of strength, my dear. Which is up to you.
I wish someone had told me that when I was younger.
Party banter! Yay! I forgot what I was saying, but it's not that important. So the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Okay. I'll read that later. It's weird. Some of them pop up as they need to be read in my codex entries, and some of them don't. So it's hard to find them. Like, I had to look for Harden Hightown. I had to look for... I still haven't found the Lusty Dowager, that one. I don't know. Again, I don't think I'm saying it right, but it's fine. Prayer stones. Okay. Hang on. Let's get a good look. Wow. That's a castle. Not to get all girly, but them's a nice, pretty castle. I could totally live there. That's lovely. Except it was once run by a demon-possessed child, and there's lots of dead. Yeah, maybe not. Nice cottage on the shore is probably a better bet. Okay, let's go out here. Look at the waves moving back and forth. Ugh. I love it. They did such a good job on the visuals. So beautiful. So beautiful. Spindleweed. I have to restock myself because this elven woman needed... Elven healer woman. So it's not all bad. Needed my stuff. Nothing. Nice little, like, Egyptian-y, Roman-y looking kind of boats, you know? Like, these would not be, like, ships. Because, like, boats are supposed to be smaller ships, maybe? Maybe? Oh, I mixed it all up. Anyway. Spindleweed. And then... there's a quest. Hello, widower.
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
I mean, they're demons and brigands. They're not nice people, or people at all. But I can take the flowers for you.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
I don't know where that is, but I'll look. Business arrangements is apparently still completed. Did I get a new quest? I'm assuming I did. Flowers for Senna, an elderly widower, visits his wife's shrine each year, but the fighting between the mages and Templars has prevented him from taking the trip. Take the flowers to Senna's shrine. Okay. I'll do that eventually, I suppose. And Spindleweed. And...
From the Inquisition.
Are we done? We are done. Wow, that didn't take... Well, it took a while. Didn't take as long as I thought it would, though. Well, let's head back to Haven, because I want to turn this quest in, and then I want to figure out what I'm going to do next. Because apparently I'm going to have time. Don't know if I should go back to Storm Coast. Maybe I could open up that new area. I forget what area. There's a couple of them, I think. I can do some war table missions, maybe. I feel like I have an Inquisition perk I need to pick out still. All kinds of things. And here we are outside the war room. I did take a moment to go through my inventory and sell as much as I could. And I also paid a visit to Benave's turn-ins and turned in all of her stuff as well and got plenty of experience, and I forget what the other part is. But anyway, I also did take a moment to look at my recipes to see if there was an amazing new recipe for gear and or weapons. And no, there isn't. But in happier news, the couple over by the horses, the guy seems to be making progress, which is something. So anyway, let me quick save. And then we'll head into the War Council and turn in this Hush Whispers quest. There doesn't seem to be any further update. That's just it. But I do have another Inquisition perk, and like I said, I don't know how many videos ago I said it.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
Probably not. As I was trying to say, Josephine, I want to collect all the knowledge perks first because, again, they give you 50% more XP plus more dialogue options. So let's go with nobility knowledge. How many more do I need? I have 1, 2, 3. So I need one more, and then I can get... Oh, no, wait, it's not here. I would think it would be there. No, it is there. Hang on. Deft hand find tools. I need 4. So I just need one more in secrets in order to get the deft hand find tools. Anyway. Okay. There is no update. In Hush Whispers and Champions of the Just. Oh, the update is to just go back to the war table and pick one of them. But I don't want to do that right now. So let's do 3 War Table quests instead. Upon the Waking Sea, the Alamari runes found in the mountain passages outside Haven have finally given out more of their secrets, pointing to one of the larger islands off the northern coast of Ferelden. The island is quite large and covered in dense wilderness, so searching it will be an involved process. According to these runes, however, there should be some connection to the original disciples of Andraste and the guardian of the sacred ashes. Oh, yeah, I remember him. So Cullen says that as soon as we show interest in the area, others will follow. So let's go and force and occupy the islands. That seems a bit excessive, Cullen. Or Leliana says it requires stealth. A few skilled agents given enough time can quietly search the islands. I do like that option. And Josephine, I know of a few adventurers trustworthy enough to send to the islands, let them search and report back to us. Let's go with Lily's option.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah. We found what we were looking for, an ancient vault all but buried in the thick vegetation at the heart of the island, but no doubt untouched for over 1,000 years. The effort to open the vault without setting off traps was considerable, and what we found within was interesting. According to an agent named Rion, one of those. This was the retreat of one of the last of Andraste's disciples, a guardian who fled some manner of attack on the side of the sacred ashes. He expected reinforcement by other disciples who never arrived. Whatever texts the man thought to preserve have mostly crumbled, but we recovered a number of other artifacts from the site. It is a significant find that will undoubtedly prove of great interest to the Chantry scholars, even if it will take them years to sort through all the debris. Wonderful. Nothing else here. Let's check Orlais. So we have Successor in Lydes or investigating the strange chalk markings. Let's go with that one. Excerpts from Rector's reports. Do you know the sign? A triangle, point down, 2 wavy lines through it. A lookout spotted it in chalk on a ruined wall close to one of our outposts. A cursory inquiry into the symbol has revealed nothing. Archivists are still looking. Argent thinks she saw the symbol or something very like it scrawled in a ledger that belonged to the Comptesse de Bayard. A sweep was done as you ordered. Almost every outpost of ours has been marked in this manner. Many believe we are being watched. To what end, we do not know. Okay, so I don't understand what you want. But Leliana says, what about a decoy post set up near a trade route, and watch carefully. If someone decides to take out their piece of chalk, we'll have them. Okay, but what's the point? Who cares? Josephine says, I could follow up on Argent's leads. The Comtesse de Bayard is reclusive and has remained steadfastly neutral in all matters, but I'm certain I can find some way to gain her cooperation. Sure, why not? I feel like Leliana's being a bit paranoid. Lady Caprina reports having had a wonderful tea with the Comtesse and has delivered a transcript of their conversation. The triangle, oh, I remember it well, drawn in my open ledger by a visiting Antivan trader from whom I wished to buy a ship. The deal immediately fell through. I assume I did not react to the triangle in a way he anticipated. As he left, he said to me, do not be so eager to ride the waves, madame. Those across the seas will come soon enough. Huh. That's so confusing. But okay. All right, one more. Yes, we have time. Choose a successor in Lydes. Part of a ben-hassrath report noting the current fight for succession in Lydes has been without a direct ruler since Duke Marsh died early in the Orlesian Civil War. The duchy will go to one of 3 members of the dead duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Orlesian politics. His cousin Carolina, already a duchess by marriage, his daughter Minette, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivete, and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service to the Chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother, Jean Gaspard, an ambitious and cunning man who has been searching for power. Carolina is capable and not overly invested in overseeing Lydes personally. That's the cousin who's already a duchess. Minette would be the most easily manipulated, but less likely to be useful. Jean Gaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could present a threat if he succeeds his brother. Any of the three candidates could become a valuable ally to the Inquisition, but the other two must be removed from play first. So we have the girl who's already a duchess but not invested in it. Maybe, at least she'd know what she was getting into. The daughter who he put in the church to be safe, so let's leave her alone. Or the brother who would not be easily manipulated. So, let's go with Carolina. Okay, so Cullen says Jean Gaspard is a chevalier and a capable military leader. If we want him removed, I dare say we might recruit him for ourselves. That's a very good idea. Leliana says Monette would do better in the chantry than in the game. I can see that she is encouraged to take vows. Also a good idea. No, we want Carolina. But I like the idea of Jean Gaspard becoming part of our ranks.
To work?
Yes, Commander Cullen, it would be an honor to serve the Inquisition and prove the mettle of the Orlesian Chevaliers by doing the Maker's work. I accept your generous offer wholeheartedly and will arrive in good time with those men loyal to me. Perfect. It will be my privilege to order the Inquisition troops into holy battle against those who would threaten the order of the Empire. In the Maker's grace, Lord Jean Gaspard of Lydes. Very, very formal. Oh, there's another one. All right, well, we'll do that one next time. So I have investigate the shards, or I have rescue the soldiers. I could go back to the Storm Coast, but I kind of want to go somewhere new. And I feel like this one's been around for a while. This is Fallow Mire, right? Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of southern Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult. But the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring their people back alive. So other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they found them, as I would expect. Send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a larger group could. Yes. I contact the local band. She can send out search parties for the missing soldiers right away. I'm going to go with Cullen's, because I feel like soldiers would want to rescue their fallen comrades, or missing comrades. I don't know if they're dead yet. They could be totally fine, right? Live in my delusion. Okay, let's go with this one. Missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Yeah, let's go there, and we'll spend the rest of today in the Fallow Mire, and then maybe tomorrow as well. Ugh, do I want Vivienne or Solas? Let's go with Solas. No, let's go with Vivienne. Let's go with Vivienne.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Of course he does. Why? Of course he does. Thanks, ladies, for making me the Herald of Andraste. Well, I guess it wasn't them. But still, why does he want to fight me?
What do they have against Andraste?
Exactly.
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
I mean, that's fame for you. Let's go with that one.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, Orlesian peasants.
Really?
Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
Really? I'm not the biggest fan.
They're not on the list of my favorite monsters.
You'll want to stay out of the water, then. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Well, if he wants to come fight me, he's gonna keep live
This might
bait, so to
interest you,
speak.
sir.
Okay, sure, why not?
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
A geological survey. Really? Okay. Oh, only one of 2 camps? Alright, let's look at this map. Let's see how big a place this is. Okay. We have Lost Souls, and we have Memories of the Grey. Oh, good thing I brought Blackwall then. Okay, let's see. We've got a few minutes left today, so let's kind of wander around. This is the opposite direction we need to go, so...
Shall we have a look around?
Probably. There's another bottle on the wall. It's another bottle on the wall. Sorry, those just seem to be the ones I keep getting. Bottles of Theda's Garbolg's Black Country Reserve, likely dropped to avoid seizure by authorities, or because of seizure due to drinking it. That's terrible. Garbolg only brewed from 874 to 892 blessed, killed when the vapors in his beard spontaneously combusted. That's ridiculous. Ornate silver necklace. Inscription, may our love endure our... Oh. Before Andrastianism, forgotten faiths. Okay, that's a read later one. Short note, Helen, I won't be in tonight. Rupert said he had a surprise for me. He teased me by saying Lady Peasley, which he always does when he's trying to impress me by pretending he's not impressing me. How, okay. Don't tell Mum where I am. I made fresh porridge in the red pot for both of you. I'll care for her tomorrow, I promise. Lucia. Or Lucia. Alright, this looks like a... I mean, I know I said I like the rain, but this place looks a little... And it's night, I guess. No, it's not complaint. It's different. Okay. Where's the other camp at? Oh, we are so not getting there today. So I'm just checking my time. Fisher's End. Let's see about this house. I brought a rogue with me this time because apparently I need to. Diary of Peter Marsh. The Gardners are too sick to save, everyone says. Grandfather and my brothers barricaded them in their own house so they wouldn't make anyone else feel sick. Yelled at me for watching instead of helping, said it was for our own good. There's no more lights in the Gardners' home. That's awful. And then a Ravane Codex entry. That's, that makes me feel uncomfortable. Lightning strikes. Oh, I love weather. Anything over here? We have blue vitriol. Apparently I've acquired some already. Oh my goodness, that's a level 12. Should I not be out here?
This could be all of them. There must be more further in.
Well, that's,
Look, signs of a plague.
I'd guess that the afflicted never made it far enough to spread the disease past this bog. It's fortunate. Waterborne diseases are often painful.
Thanks. So what level am I? I am only level 8. And my companion's level 8. And the initial people here are level 12. That makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I think I may end up coming back. I hang on. Let's collect some things first, then we'll wrap up. But I think maybe instead I should head back out to the Storm Coast, because I don't want to come all the way out here, keep exploring, and just keep dying over and over again. I mean, I don't mind a challenge, but let's not be ridiculous, you know? So let's claim this. The Light of Andraste. There's a wind-weathered inscription on the statue, commissioned in 655 Storm by the illustrious Ben Hargrave, protector of the Fallow Mire, to commemorate the completion of her keep, and to thank Blessed Andraste for her good fortune. Is there a castle around here? Because it doesn't look like it so far. But anyway, well, I may do a bit of research on zone levels, just so I kind of don't make things more painful on myself than they have to be. And that will be my homework tonight. And then tomorrow I'll figure out what we're going to do next. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe. And I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.